Well, hello, and welcome back to some more Spiritfarer. When we last left off, we had just gotten to the shipyard, but unfortunately did not have the $8,000 to create our ship. So we're going to go ahead and sail over and sell some of our things. I have been forgetting to sell things, which, you know, can be a hassle when you need money. Just gonna head on over here. Hello. Hey, you have something new. New errands. Let's check it out just because we can. Alright, nothing that looks super desirable. But what I need to do is I need to sell. I need to sell you all the stuff that we've been hoarding here. All the stuff that will not do us any good. Been hanging on to the empty shelves, but I don't know if they're worth anything, you know? We have these. Right. But we now do have enough money to upgrade the ship. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll head down here. I'll do that just because you were thinking. The dragon found me back home. I knew I had to leave. I felt I wouldn't heal unless I left. I didn't know it then, but I needed love. And no love was to be found in that accursed place. But in my exile, I met your aunt. I have never seen anyone as joyful as Rose. Filled to the brim with unconditional life. You remind me a lot of her, Stella. She nursed me back to health little by little. Without her, well, the dragon would have taken me. Right there. I'm sure of it. And I never would have met you. She taught me, not as one normally teaches, but by opening my eyes to that was what was already within. To the rich interior life, unsquashed by the dragon, unsquashed by my father, into interconnectedness of all things, to the universal love. This immense debt I owe her. Well, maybe that's why I feel the need to teach you. You want a hug? Oh, okay. You're gonna tell me all these things and just be like, all right, no, I don't want a hug though. Don't touch me. All right, so let's go ahead and upgrade our large ship here. There we go. Much more space, more room. The next one's 16,000. We don't have enough to upgrade anything else, which is okay. We just needed to get on our way here. Let's see. Oh yes, we'll head back to Olga to collect our resources. We'll build. Oh, we can make flour. That's right, we got an orchard, nebula thread, and a sheep corral. All we need is some oak planks. We can do that. But let's go ahead and make Astrid's bungalow here. I am going to do. Oh, we are so much taller now too. Cool. Perfect. Let's see if we can upgrade some of the things here. Oh, did I not put? Oh, I put. That'll do it. Ah, oak logs and leeks. We can do that. Beautiful. And some more oak planks. We're gonna need oak planks anyway, so that's okay. I want to rearrange this stuff. Stella, you gotta be kidding me. This house is just fantastic. You know, I love simple things. Simple things that make me feel good and warm inside. What can I say? I just don't like it when it's too complicated or luxurious. I just don't. That's who I am. I've always been like that as far as I can remember. When I was young, many of my friends were pretty rich and famous. You know, artists, philosophers, sports athletes. I've always attracted the finest people. What can I say? But it didn't mean that a thing back then. It still doesn't to this day. It's probably why I ended up marrying Giovanni. He was so simple, yet so elegant. So genuine, but also fun and unpretentious. And he didn't have a dime to his name. Still doesn't, I guess. Okay, gotta admit, I think I miss him. I know I shouldn't. I know he's worthless riffraff. I know he probably doesn't give a darn about me now. But I just can't forget about him. Hey Munchkin, think you could check the mail? Maybe the was written to us about him as she said she would. We'd be so grateful if you did. Thanks a lot, Stella. I won't forget this. Alright, see ya. Already checked the mail, remember? I guess we should have had this earlier. Hey? Oh man, did I smelt all the iron? I hope I didn't, because I'd like to put iron on her back. Cutting the tree, cutting the tree. Alright, oh, we got some iron. We actually have quite a bit of iron. Let's plant a maple log here. See what else we need. I'll put iron because I feel like we're gonna need that. Let's do 2 maple trees. Are you all done? Sure am. See you later. To our next stop. Okay, bus stop. No mail. Water some plants. That one doesn't need watering, apparently. And then what I want to do is I actually want to rearrange this entire ship. I would like to have the things that we're going to need to tend to, like the plants on the bottom level. Having the kitchen where it is isn't a bad idea. Like that. That. Hey, I like you planks. Thanks. I fell in the water. I like to travel. I love your music. I don't want your music to stop. All right. So we're gonna go to Figueroa, or we got the Hikarishima Lighthouse, the mines, Mount Toriyama. Let's see. So we'll go ahead here, because I think we have to get the sheep pen, which means that we need to make some oak logs. Thank you. You've already talked to me. Hopefully that's close enough. There we go. It's gonna get dark soon, which is okay. See ya, seal. You have my seal of approval. That was rice. Nice. Let's see. We only have one rice seed left, so we'll go ahead and plant that. And then we need to go to the wood shop. Let's do 5. That was rough. We advanced the quest, but I'm not sure what we did. There we go. Oh, that was almost perfect. It'll just be perfect in my heart. Okay. There it is. So we'll go ahead and build the sheep corral. Probably going to put that on the bottom as well. I'm just going to put it over there for now. Let's edit some things. So this is going to come down here. That can go there. Sheep corral can go here. It's like a weird game of Tetris. Put that there. Boundary can go up there for the smelting. Bring your house down. Bring your house over here. Will you fit here? You will not. There we go. It's looking kind of like the stacks from Ready Player One. There we go. That looks good. And it leaves us a lot of room up top as well. We'll probably move this area when we get the orchard, because I assume that we're going to need to, you know, water the trees and stuff. So it's too late to navigate, so we'll go ahead and tend crops. Just go ahead and keep planting coffee. And then sheep pen. So if I remember correctly, we needed one sheep, 2 sheep. We need to find a second sheep. Okay, so that's... I thought we had to go get the sheep from there to here. But that's okay. If I remember correctly, there were sheep in various locations. Oh. That's right. We were going to get a new lesson. What a nice, quaint place. And the view, well, can't be beaten, can it? Yes, this will be perfect. I see the little promontory up on that cliff up there. Just go ahead, I'll meet you there. How will I do it? Don't worry, I'm sure I'll manage to snake my way up. So we need to get the second sheep for here, so we'll get a new spirit. We can do that shortly. Sure. Figure it out. Thankfully, we've been through here, so I remember the way through this path. And just like that, we're up at the top. Yep. Ah, there we are. Would you like some food, though? Ah. Don't tell my teeth. Ha 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 ha, you're a snake. You have fangs. Don't finish your meal because there's a hug in store for you. Alright. I haven't lost my touch, have I? I might be old, but I still got a few tricks up my sleeve. And beating you younglings in a climbing race has always been a specialty of mine. But enough of this, let's focus on the matter at hand. This lesson, as you might have guessed, will be a little bit special. Up until now, we focus on the proper care of plants and crops. Well, now I think it's time to concentrate on the proper care of one's mind. Sunlight and music were the tools of the former. Well, the latter, our tool, will be the act of meditating. And that's specifically why I brought you up here. See this boulder? It hasn't been consecrated for nothing. Powerful spiritual energies flow through the area. I know. It might seem strange. Oculent, even. But just humor me. First things first. Sit down next to me just like this. As I was reading that, I looked over at her and it looked ridiculous. Alright, your turn. There we go. Meditation, Stella. It's an affair of wholeness. Even Daffodil's doing it. Of wholeness and oneness. A lot of novices believe, wrongfully, that meditating is the purest of an empty mind. But the mind is not empty, Stella. It's a beast, savage and untamed. Violent and caring. Loving, destructive. Hateful, curious, scared. A ball of frayed nerves. Much like the dragon, it cannot be controlled. It must be allowed to roam free. My father also lived with this tormented creature. Of a different kind, perhaps. He chose to fight it. Tried to muscle it down into submission. Mark it under auspice of violence. And mostly, silence it. He thought that nothingness was the solution. But the dragon is indomitable. The fight left my father a broken man. Let your mind wander, Stella. Gently. Like you would a scared kitten. Let it smell the grass. Let it notice the wind flowing through your hair. The heat radiating from the stone behind you. The rhythmic breaking of the waves below. Let your spirit penetrate all things. Make them yours, but to make yourself theirs. Be one and be whole, but keep being. Well, neat. We just learned a lot about summer. Jump on your sheep. Seems like my lessons had quite the influence. You're up there for hours. I just had to stretch my legs at some point. Oh, what am I saying? A vision? Of course. The Spiritfarer, after all. Mystical energies of the world are bound to affect you in mysterious ways. Sure, there are such areas of power. If you find them, be sure to take time to meditate. Perhaps more visions will rain down upon your mind. You know, Stella, while you're up there, try to do some thinking. I want to prepare for our next lesson. Still so much to teach, but I couldn't think. My mind was uneasy. Or you too, For you see, I too had a vision. A gift from the universe. It's the dragon, Stella. I felt him creeping slowly towards me. I thought I had some grand purpose to accomplish before he would swallow me whole. Now I realized the dragon hasn't crept much at all. He has kept up with me for quite some time now. And ignoring it didn't do me any good. Well, let's go, shall we? Completed that quest, so that's something to behold. Let's go ahead and take our grains out of the oven. Yeah, let's see what else we can mix with. Got some rice. And a squid. Let's get that. And then we need to go to a place that has a sheep. There you go. Rare chest, oak, sheep. It's everything one could want and more. Make a pit stop along the way. Go there, then there. The grass. I like that we can accomplish these things while we're on the move. So it doesn't feel so so much like busy work. I mean, I know obviously it is, right? Like it's something that needs to be accomplished. It's kind of like with Animal Crossing, various things that need to be accomplished. I think this is kind of like that. So much stuff to sell. Let's get some crates and see what else we have in here. Slate. Big seeds. Fancy boss. I like the waypoints, it's pretty neat. I like daffodils. They're pretty neat. Let's get you some grub, man. Nice. So we'll get him making planks, repairs the boats. We don't need repairs in the boats yet. Sure, at some point we will. It's healed. I don't want to go back to my old life. The waves of poison and hatred. Rose had reminded me of my youthful love. Unintentionally, she had unveiled my eyes. I sold everything I owned, took every penny I ever had earned, bought a plot of remote land and started anew. I listened to the hidden songs of nature. When you listen, Stella, really listen. Plants tell you all sorts of things. What they like, what they need, who they love. Some call it biodynamic farming. I call it listening to the universal chant. I carved this little nest in the middle of the woods, and when finally it responded, and the flowers and the trees and the birds started flourishing, stronger than they ever could with a touch of poison. On that day of solstice, when the hill was emerald green, well, that's when I asked her to marry me. Oh. Fish curry. Well, we have a sheep pen now, which is kind of cool. I wonder if we can shear them to get maybe nebula wool or something. Hey, what are you doing here? You said such intriguing things about this tour. Well, I just had to try it for myself. This place, how nice and serene it is. You know what? I strangely feel at home here. As if I already walked these woods, perhaps in another life. Thank you for taking the tour. Don't forget to tell your friends. I did. There they are. only friend. Actually, I have a lot of friends on the ship. They don't come and talk out here. And we're finding lots of oak logs now, but not so much as far as maple goes. I think it's probably on the other side of the original dragon that we fought. We'll be back for you. Take. Oh, that's right. We haven't been able to get over here. Or talk to that person. Who may or may not be a spirit. No, it's not a spirit. Hello, sheep. We have a lot of carrots. Come with me, sheep. We're just like, yeah, we're gonna steal your only sheep. Sorry for your bad luck. Bye. That lady just came here and stole my sheep. Hello. Just yoink somebody's goat. I know it's a sheep. Know what else I know? This is a bottle of money. Yeah. So we're gonna fight. Ooh, fancy. The eclipse areas are really cool. We have time for one more cast. That was good timing. I wonder if I need to take the sheep with me over here. I don't necessarily... Oh, okay, it's with me. Not entirely sure how it works, but hey, you got a friend. Thank you. Brought a second sheep. Look at them. They'll be so happy together. Oh, they're acting kind of coldly. Surprising. Well, they'll just have to get to know each other. I'm sure they'll be best of friends in no time. As for me, well, it was nice feeling needed. What? You want me to join you on your travels? Oh no, no. I couldn't possibly impose myself on all of you. Besides, I'm sure there's no room for me. Sure, this island's a little bare, but I'm sure a nice little house would fit quite nicely here. Wow, I read that like he was talking about the boat. They were talking about the boat. A little bungalow, nice viney potted flowers maybe, with the pale tones of cozy cottage facade. Oh, and green window shades. That would be wonderful. Oh, sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. No, you go ahead. I'll be fine. Just be fine here. All right, Alice. Go make your cottage. As I accidentally jump into the water. All right, what do we need for your cottage? Iron ingots and then oak planks. We can make both of those. So everyone's asleep, so let's go ahead and fire up the oak cutting machine here. I went too far down. I feel like this would probably be a lot easier with a mouse and keyboard. That was a good one. That was a pretty good one too. That gave us plenty. And then we needed iron. Right. Air guitar while we hang out and wait. Play with Daffodil. Red hot iron drops down here. There we go. Nice. So that's not too shabby. I just think it takes a little longer than copper ingots. Where do we want you to live? I like this, but I don't like that it cuts off my you know what? That's where you live. You live up on the top. Come on, Alice. Come on aboard. We got a house for you. Got green curtains and everything. I want your oboe, because I know there's another skill that I need to find. What? You built a house? For me? You shouldn't have, really. But since it's there, well, I guess it'd be rude for me not to move in. Thank you so very much, sweetheart. We did it. Wonder if we could steal those sheep. Like, she's not there anymore, right? So we come back with one of the sheep and she's like, I can't go in. That's right, we're doing the welcoming ceremony. What is this? Oh, a little ceremony? Alright, I'll try to do my best. Well, that's not at all what I expected. I thought that was a lion. I'm apparently very bad at who's that Pokemon. Oh, this is really pleasant. Soft as a waffle and warm as a pie. Hee, I feel young again. Thank you so much for having found me, young one. Don't you worry about me now. I'll find my way around. And I got the oval. plant some rice. Let's go ahead and get this coffee seed growing right before my eyes. Oh, we still have the sheep on here. Cool. Right. Well, that's one quest done. Alright, so we gotta visit Fergoa. It's too late to travel, so let's go night-night. I really like the way our ship is coming along there. Really nice. Alright. Got lots of places to go. So you are out of our district here with these lines we can't cross yet. You're also out of our district. You are not, but let's go up here first. We got a bit of traveling to do, no problem. That means that we can cook a little bit. See. Anything go with coffee? Oh, just coffee. Make some coffee for Gwen. It's been a minute since we've given Gwen any food. Some corn. Alice, you want to talk to me? Please allow me to get the coffee out. It's early morning. I haven't even had my coffee yet. That. Green and fish. We can make, oh, you know what we should make? Tea. That's also really fast. Got some rugs, carpets, all kinds of stuff in here. I bet Alice is going to be the person to take care of animals. Or teach me how to take care of animals. Hello. Would you look at that, Stella? This little sheep wanted to come with us. I guess it didn't like its new companion very much after all. Well, no worry. We'll take good care of you. First, all this wool looks quite uncomfortable, doesn't it? Then, oh no, we're on a boat. We're on a boat. It's like that story with the flock of sheep that fell off a boat. Oh, we can't have that. Go ahead, Stella. Shear the wool right off its back. Go forth. Go for the best. Fergoa discovered, and we are murdering a sheep. Holy cow. That sheep is naked now. Assuming... Well, aren't you feeling better? And it's much safer too. That key, thought I'd lost it. But it was stuck in your thick coat all this time. I don't know what key we're talking about. What a treat. As for you, Stella, only you find a good use for this extra wool. One of my favorite materials. I chose it exclusively for all of my blankets. My husband, of course, always thought they were scratchy. He was such a grump. Anyway, the sheep's wool will grow back very quickly, but only if it's well fed. And this one seems to have quite a large appetite. I suggest you diligently feed him, otherwise he might get into your garden and destroy your crops. Oh, I imagine building a sheep corral would help keep him in place. Probably do that as soon as possible. Isn't this a sheep corral? The good of the sheep and that of your crops. Hee hee. Little one, getting chilly. We've got so many requests. We got a cup of tea. And open this one. Help me. I'm lost at sea. Hopefully this bottle reaches your friend. Here's the location of my map. On the map. 58 negative 11. Hey, we got the key from Mount Toriyama's house. I'm looking at my house. It's a little bare bones. As an amateur handyman, this doesn't work at all. Maybe we should improve it. Add a few bells and whistles. I don't know what exactly. Let me have a look. Follow me. I've been thinking that my house is nice and all. I'm adding a shower in the corner there. All the sawdust from the sawmill is making me itchy. Still love sawdust. Don't tell Sawdust I said anything bad about her. My stomach is turning. Would you have anything to eat? Yes. We don't know anything about you, though. Do you like berries? You like berries. I'll give you a hug, too. You're tiny. You're welcome. Alright. Cooks food for me. Nice. Takes out burnt food. Shops for ingredients, picks fresh fruit. Dude, that's really awesome. Yes, I know. You want to go do stuff. I also want to do stuff. Alright. So we'll need linen fabric. We're going to need a lot of linen fabric. We'll need some glass. Bottled ectoplasm. Okay. We're gonna need quite a few things. All right, yeah. We're here. Let's go down. She is very demanding for someone who likes zero comfort, right? Y'all feel that too? That's funny. This is his clone that I can smell. Here you mix of musk and nonchalance. You must have been here recently. Quick munchkin. Let's ask around. By let's ask around, you mean munchkin go ask around? Also, one up there. Hello, Giovanni. That name. Don't say that name. You almost broke up my marriage. Came here a month ago. Big man. Thinking he's the boss. Good thing my wife came to her senses. He apparently didn't like the weather. Good riddance. Ooh. Feel you. Where's my brother? Should be here. Oh, hello. Oh, what impeccable timing. I'm in dire need of assistance. I can tell from your friendly and familiar face that you are undoubtedly the helpful type. Listen, I'm looking to complete this set of 5 traditional wood prints. They date from the Ushiro period, and as such are invaluable. I found 4 of them, but alas, the last one eludes me. I'm certain it is in this village. Furthermore, I am absolutely positive that it was recently in the possession of a local shopkeeper named Theodore. But he refuses to even acknowledge its existence. Oh, I'll get Gwen on this one. What an irksome little man. Takuni. Whatever he is. With your help, yes. With that sweet little smile of yours and genuinely non-threatening attitude, well, I'm sure you could smoosh your way into acquiring that last precious piece. That would be the last missing puzzle. The last missing piece to the slippery puzzle. Wow. Go ahead, Skipper. Can't wait. Door is locked. Welcome to the world-renowned Fergoa Tours. The tour will begin shortly. It takes about 5 minutes and covers the rich history of the city. After, you'll have so many anecdotes about this place. Do the life of the party if you ever attend one. Ready? Sure. Let's start right away. A powerful symbol, erected to keep the evil spirits away and bless this land for future generations. You can sometimes see islanders stopping by this tree in the middle of their journey home, maybe to remind themselves of a lost brother, their sick child, past lovers. Legend does say that they have heard it talk sometimes. Another piece of this island's rich culture. I personally have never experienced loss. Some say I always think of my personal problems, never thinking of others. Well, no matter, as long as I carry on doing these tours. Where is that child? Ooh. I've been looking all over for him. He's been acting all sorts of strange. I think he must have eaten a bad fruit or something. You see him, tell him his mother's looking for him. Don't mention that I'm extremely mad. Oh, is this... No, thank you. I don't buy your magazine subscription or whatever you're selling. Oh, I just thought you were a kid. My bad. Since this is a vibrant city, we have a Raccoon Incorporated location, considered by most to be the finest source of materials and wares. It is also coincidentally the only merchant business in town. Founded by Theodore Raccoon, these shops are a staple of a thriving economy. A fun little fact, anyone who joins Raccoon Incorporated must legally change their name to Theodore. I suppose it's a way to honor their founder, truly a sign of devotion. I myself do not shop this particular establishment, make my own clothes and furniture. This isn't particularly noteworthy, but it is a small tidbit to your tour guide's life. Hello. Well, hello there, customer. Is our catalog not to your satisfaction? Are you interested in some specialized items? A wood print, you say? Yes, I know of it. It sat in my special stock for an eternity, and then suddenly everyone was looking for it. At first, it was a very pedantic person, very rude. And worse, they were haggling on everything. I didn't even tell them of the print, gave them some junk instead. Then later, this giant walrus lady came in and demanded I sell it to her. The thought crossed my mind to start a bidding war, but she offered me some serious coin for it. That lady, let me tell you, she was loaded. Anyway, that's all I know about it. Can't help you with your print, but feel free to browse my wares. Alright. See what you got. Got some pork. We need some pork chops. Let's do some of those. Ooh, apple seeds. We can make orchards, but we can't build them yet. Linen, we'll need some of that. We buy some of those. And rice, we'll buy some of those. Did we use up all our money? We used up a lot of our money. Oh. Here we go. Nice. That is awesome. We got the glide times. The shrine was built using only the finest metals. In the ashes of the past Guardian Tower, these shrines tell a story of our past. The story is... Give me a second. I'm not sure actually. Which is why it's so important. My forgetfulness, I remember the purpose of the shrine. Moral being, of course, always remember your heritage. Powerful thought. Let's move on. This concludes our tour. Our tour is grateful for your participation. Thank you for your ears and your patience. Thank you again. The gratuity is expected if you enjoyed your tour. Do you have to go? Sure. Amazing. You had educational spirit. Thank you for believing in my teaching. Whee! Let's go this way. I never want to go back home. Being here is sublime. You want to stay in my place? You're more than welcome. Here's my key. The door stays jammed. Just have to give it a good tug. Always get stuck. Enjoy this view forever. Nice. This episode is running a bit long, unfortunately, so we might... Okay, well, we gotta get that. Well, we might end it here and not on the ship, so we'll probably end it right before we talk to our friend over there. Signed vintage poster. I haven't seen your son yet. Sorry. Oh, you're back. You managed to get the missing print? No, it's already sold. How? Wait, is there competing art collector roaming about? A walrus lady, you say? Of course it was her. Horrid woman. Dim-witted, egotistic, patronizing charlatan. Calls herself the collector. You can believe it. Didn't even collect anything. Oh, I'm sure she's bought the print only to spite me. I've never told her about my collection. That ugly sack face. Well, I'm not one to wave away competition. The ugly witch is in hiding. And hiding from you. I don't specifically know why, but the news of the new Spiritfarer made her skitter away like a puny cockroach. How fitting. Yes, you're the new Spiritfarer. Tell me something I don't know. She should have known better than to tell me the location of her hideout, though. She's hiding at these coordinates. Negative 150 and 150. Pay her visit, would you? You see her. Show her the figurine. She'll know. Believe me, she'll know. This? Oh, don't worry. It's just some junk Theodore gave me. What did we steal from them? Linen scenes? Large glim bottle? Take all that. You look like you're on a mission. Let me guess. My mom sent you, right? Yep. It was a matter of time. Like being on this lamppost. Like taking my time. That doesn't gel with my mom and her conception of time? Well, too bad. Her household rules. I don't think so. I'm gonna go live in the mountains and not bother anyone. See if she likes that. Okay, you do you, buddy. Not one to hate. Alright, and we are going to stop right here. So let's go ahead and first and foremost open up these bottles. Not bad. And then we'll go ahead and pause right here. I apologize, the session was a bit long. I didn't realize this town would be so enchanting, I guess is the right word. But I greatly appreciate everyone being here, and I will see you next time.